Good evening, pool fans around the world, and welcome to this second semi-final to see who will play Yasmin Ocean in tomorrow's final of the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. Let me introduce you to the players from Minsk in Belarus, Margaret FEFILOVA. Good afternoon, Margaret. Good evening. And also from Rotterdam in the Netherlands, Elise QIU. Hello, Elise.
Hi.
So I would love to say good evening to the guy that's going to be commentating with me throughout this fantastic second semi-final. Good evening to Louise. How are you doing, mate?
I'm very, very excited, Mark. I think this was my ideal semi-final to comment on, so I'm very, very happy.
Okay, so then why don't we do the coin toss, and let's go over to you, Louise, and let's see who's going to begin this fantastic match. Good luck, everybody.
So to the fans, I have an original Venezuelan coin, physical coin. So we're not going to use Siri. I'm going to do a very special coin toss. So who wants to say head or tails, ladies? So Elise, do you want to choose head or tails?
Margaret, you can choose.
Okay. Heads, okay. Tails. So
Okay,
Elise,
I will
you can
start.
choose. Okay,
Yes,
you will start.
I will start. Thank you.
Okay, great. So
Good game.
good luck, ladies. Let's go.
You too. Bye-bye.
As a commentator, as somebody says in the comments on Facebook, let's get ready to rumble. And it is the second semi-final of the Predator One Pool Women's Cup. And it's a race to 3 sets. Each race is 60 points, and you get to 60 by potting as many balls as you can, of course. And there are a couple of different ways of how you can score. If you break, make a ball, don't take ball in hand and run the table, you will get 15 points. If you miss anywhere along the way, of course, you will still get a point for every ball that you've potted. If you break, make a ball, but have to take ball in hand, you will make 10 points. And again, a point for every ball that you pot. However, if you break dry or if you scratch, it's 0 points and it goes back straight over to your opponent. So I think it's about time to go. We are playing 10 ball and it's 9 ball rules. And we'll explain a little bit more as we go along. So, Louise, I know you...
j'ai sorti là. C'était dur.
Well, yes, I'm very excited, Mark, and I think our fans are too, because I recognize several of our most loyal fans here on Facebook.
Yeah, already lots of people tuning in for this, and why wouldn't you? I mean, what a feast of pool we had this morning. Yasmin Ocean and the fabulous Yuki Hiraguchi, the potting panda. And it was absolutely amazing. And it was so sad that either of them had to lose. And it looks quite busy there in the club, doesn't it, where Elise is playing?
Yes, and I think it was a dry break, right?
Yeah, it's a dry break. So, yeah, we're going to go over to Margaret FEFILOVA, one of our fellow commentators, of course, when she's not playing. So it's a dry break to start out there for Elise. So it's 0 points, of course. Louise?
Yes, 0 points. And Margaret's going to close the first inning.
I heard something.
I think it's dry also.
Yeah, it's dry also.
Okay, 0 points. So Elise, can you please rack?
Yeah, very important, of course, that the balls are racked after each of your innings so that you can break as soon as your opponent misses or runs the rack, of course.
Yeah, so while she's racking, I'm going to take advantage to say hi to a couple of people. Angelina Lubinas, Ren De Vera, how are you? Neat Meetham, we missed you throughout the tournament. Nino Newstead, how are you? Peg, Neil, Denise, hi Mark and Luis from Canada. How are you guys?
You can watch it later. Of course you can, Brian Shersky. It's going to be up on the site. And don't forget, of course, in between racks here, we're going to tell you about lots of other tournaments coming up here on One Pool, One Sports TV as we get ready for rack number 2 for Elise.
Let's see the break.
She's made a ball. She's made a ball. And look at the one ball, Louise.
Whoa. But I think, yeah, she needs to take that. Was the
Elise.
Oh, she has a beautiful layout.
Elise from Rotterdam in the Netherlands, 30 years old. She beat Kelly Fisher in the first round and then Pia Filler in the quarterfinals. And now, of course, going for a place in the final. And the winner of the earlier one waiting, Yasmin Ocean. So here we go, ball in hand. This is worth 10 points. So a point for every ball you pot.
People are very excited on Facebook, Mark. A lot of excitement. I can see it. We have Estamatis. Greetings from Greece. We have a pool celebrity, Carlos Sanchez. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Jorge from Guatemala. How are you guys?
Going nicely on the 3 ball. 2 ball, sorry. Is that the 2 or the 3? Is that the 8 next to the 3? I think it is, isn't it?
It's the 8, yes. She's on the
ball.
She's on the 3. She has the 4 on the side. Both 4 and 5 are very easy there on the pockets. So
Yeah, I think I could pop them.
Yes, I think she break great. She has a beautiful layout, a roadmap.
So you just swing this round a couple of rails for the 5.
Yes.
The second semi-final. I remember when we started out on Monday. I had a fabulous week of pool here. Lots of positive energy and comments and from lots of pool fans around the world, wherever you are. You've been getting up early in the morning, staying up late at night.
Beautiful. You're gonna love this comment on Facebook, Mark. Thanks, Luis. I love all of your commentators, but it's a bit more spicy when these 2 commentators join together. Mark and Luis, you're the best duo commentators. Thank you so much.
We all get on well. We all have a great time, don't we, here? But yeah, it's a little bit more spicy when you get the Venezuelan alongside. A little bit spicy like the Mexican I'm going to have a little bit later on after this one.
You need to send us pictures, Mark, on our WhatsApp group, One Sports TV WhatsApp group, please.
I will. I promise you that. So
yes,
we're going for a 10-pointer here.
Yeah, so for me, it's an honor and it's a pleasure, guys. And yes, it's more spicy between Mark and me because not only because of me, but because Mark is so professional and has his perfect British accent, and I'm more of a fun person. I like to have fun with you guys. So I think you guys deserve both the more professional side and the more fun side also.
Oh, you speak so nice about me. My perfect English accent. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's go then. Margaret breaking. her second rack. There goes the 2 ball as well.
Oh, how many balls?
Yeah, ball in hand as well for Margaret on her second innings. And doesn't look too bad. 1 to 3, you've got to say, is the not difficult, but one you've just got to take a little bit of time with, get it right.
Yes, I think she's gonna draw the 1 and get between the 9 and the 10. I mean the straight line to be able to make the 3.
Here we see that. The fundamentals, the technique. Margaret FEFILOVA, of course, from Minsk in Belarus, the brilliant Belarusian, turned pro 2011, aged just 14. And in 2017, won the Dutch Open and the Portugal Open, both in the same year. And her first ever title was the Women's Junior 9-Ball Championships. Itsaku Izumi in round 1.
This is a tough shot, Mark.
It's beautifully played.
Perfect.
And she beat the very talented Turkish lady, of course, in the quarterfinals, Belul Kibaroglu.
Great match.
Yeah, couldn't get away from the rail, could she? So she's going to have to keep her head down on this one. Of course, as we know, Margaret is pays a lot of attention to all of her fundamentals, her technique. She works hours and hours and hours on it.
Beautiful.
Right. Perfect, isn't it? Just a nice little draw now, Louise, from the 9 to the 10.
Yes, I think she can stop the 9 and make it the 10 right there.
Yeah. So both girls getting their arms going. And there we see. Yeah, very nice 10-point run. So they're both settled down now. Ten points apiece.
Thank you guys so much for your comments on Facebook. Neil, Dino, thank you so much. Rendevera, Jose Alberto Delgado is watching us. Thank you so much, guys.
Look at this for a break. Oh, it's dry. He's scratched. She's scratched. She made the ball and scratched.
Whoa.
Unfortunate there.
So this is a big opportunity for Margaret.
Yeah, didn't expect that. Yeah, we are playing, of course, the Predator One Pool Women's Cup, and this is the second semi-final of the day. Final will be tomorrow, but who's it going to be? Monster break there. So it's going to be ball in hand, of course. Probably play the 2-6 combo, Louise, I think.
Yes, I think that's on. The thing is to make sure when she makes the 6, the 2's in a good angle to get from the 2 to the 3.
So he's just checking to see. Saw a fantastic combo earlier on. Don't know whether you saw it, Louise, when Jasmine comboed the 7.
Yes, I saw it.
Sorry, it was the 5 ball, wasn't it, on the 8, and she made both balls, but she cleverly held position on the 7. Very, very smart shot she played. And Margaret played that slightly different, didn't want to pot the 2 as well, of course.
And I don't know if the 2 is frozen, so if it's frozen, she needs to go rail first with right spin. If it's not, she can get a 10 and get position on the 3.
Yes, that's what she's looking at, isn't she? Would love to play this in the side afterwards. Not sure whether she can hold the cue ball or not.
Yes, New Jersey pool player. The final will be Jasmine Ocean versus the winner of this match. You're right.
Yeah, she's gone round the table, couldn't hold it. Needs a bit of luck here. Where's the cue ball going? It's okay. She's cannoned the 10. Sorry, yeah, cannoned the 10, and she's held her hand up to say sorry. She's finished perfect on the 3. Perfect technique there. And whenever Margaret's in the commentary box, we get chatting, and she always puts a lot of emphasis on her fundamentals and the determination, dedication, self-discipline, positive attitude, the want to work harder always, and always willing to learn, always looking for new little ways of improving. That's very, very important. If you want to be a champion, you've always got to keep improving. Probably just drop this in quite slowly, just bounce off the rail a little bit for the 8.
Yes, I think she needs to give it a little bit of left spin to make sure she gets a little with a good angle to the 8. That's what she's watching right now.
Yeah, she's missed it. And she was thinking too much there.
Yeah, 6 points.
The 8.
So 6 points. We're 16 to 10. 3 full innings, guys. We're going to start the 4th inning of the first set.
Just to mention another rule about the 10 ball. They can, of course, combo or carom at any time. And depending on whether they took ball in hand or not, they can make either 10 or 15 points. And also, if you make the 10 on the break, it's an automatic 15 points. Yet to see one of those this week. And she's made a ball, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. A ball in hand, though.
Yes, I think she needs to make the 3-8 combo because the 3 is close to the 5.
Gloria, yeah. Par did play. She lost to, I believe it was Angeline Tikoalu in the first round. Unfortunately, on that day, Par just never got her break going, and she admitted afterwards that she hasn't really been practicing it enough. So nice little stun shot here, Louise. Always nice to play these. Get your cue going. She's coming around the other side. And unusually in the tournament, you have to wait for somebody else to take their shot. But of course, she's playing in a club that is open. There in Rotterdam. Spent a lovely 6 months in Rotterdam, in Schiedam, actually. They love their snooker there as well. Love all their Q sports. Some great Karen players, of course, out of the Netherlands. So as Louise rightly said, here comes the combo on the 8. It doesn't want it in.
Oh.
It's okay. Actually, she wouldn't have minded if that had gone in, would she? Because she's got lovely on the 4 as well.
Yes, but I think she has a little funny angle on the 4, and it goes towards the 10. So it's better to have the 3 there to get closer to the 4.
Just to remind everyone, if you have missed any of the games and would like to catch up, they will all be on the One Sports website and on the Facebook page. I know I will certainly be going back and having a flick through and having a look at some of the great matches. Doesn't like it. Somebody walking about in front of the shot. Completely different conditions, of course, to the ones that Margaret's playing in at the moment. Margaret has the place to herself. Runs a academy there, teaching with her parents in Minsk. Oh, it's the cue ball. She's lost the cue ball, hasn't she? I think she can get through the but this is tough, isn't it? Yeah, she can see it.
That's a typical shot mark where you get the 7 ball thinner than you want. When you're aiming that shot, you need to aim at the 7 a little bit thicker than your eyes tell you. That shot is easy to get it thin, to overcut it.
Oh, that's a fabulous shot. Obviously couldn't do much with the cue ball. That's okay though. She'll be happy with that. Fantastic shot. was a fabulous shot, that 7, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. She did that so well, didn't she? And somebody almost bumped into her again. But I like this girl's temperament. She's not phased by it. She's just waiting her turn. One of the big challenges, of course, in this game is we're always playing on different tables. There's always something to distract us. Never 2 venues the same, of course. Oh, fabulous. What a great run out that was, Louise.
Beautiful. So 10 points.
So, yeah, Margaret just checking the rack is nice and tight. So it's silence there. And it's a dry, unfortunately, for Margaret.
Yes, so 0 points.
And I think it's fair to say, Louise, that we've seen every player at some point in their matches have struggled with this break, haven't they?
Yes, every player have been struggling with the break in either of the matches. I mean, no one has been perfect on the break. Even Elise was breaking amazing the last match, and today she's breaking okay, but not the same as the match before.
Yeah. And that's dry as well, by the looks of it, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it's dry as well. Wow. So we're having a bit of a drought.
Yeah, 0 points.
So just sorry, go on. No, go on.
NE Dubs says, who are our fantastic commentators today? Well, we have the one and the only Mark White from the UK and myself, Luis Arias from Venezuela. How are you, my friend?
And we're playing the Predator 1 pool Women's Cup, and there's balls going in all over the place. 3 balls down on the break there for Margaret, and we're playing 10 ball, but we play 9 ball rules. And just to explain the scoring system very, very quickly, if you make a ball on the break, don't take ball in hand and run the board, you can then score a massive 15 points. And I think that's what Margaret's going for now. She hasn't taken ball in hand, I don't believe.
No, she's going for 15 points.
Yeah. And if you do take ball in hand, you can still make 10 points, but you still make a point for every ball, of course, whether you make ball in hand or not. But if you dry or scratch break, then it's 0 and it's straight over to your opponent. And we are playing the same amount of racks for each person. So the first person to reach 60 points doesn't necessarily win the set. Depends if the person breaking second can still make 60 themselves. It's okay. She's going to probably leave herself a long 7 here, I would have thought. I think is that the 7 or the 4, is it? Sorry, I can't quite.
That's 7. That's the 7 where she's aiming at.
Yeah. Excuse my not being able to see what color the balls are all the time.
Don't worry.
Louise has got excellent eyes. He can help me out.
Yes, that's the reason we have two commentators, guys, because sometimes one of us is not able to see the tables or the color of the balls clearly in our computer. So yes, it's a team effort.
He's so kind to me, Louise. Oh, and there you got to see the perfect cue action there of Margaret FEFILOVA. Absolutely perfect. Nice vertical forearm. Everything straight in line. Cue delivered all the way through the cue ball. Just slightly a difficult angle, but she'll just be drawing straight back, of course. Watch how far through she gets on the cue ball. Look at that. Such beautifully timed, wasn't it, Louise? Just a little stroke. Beautiful. It's probably the best, the nicest she's cued in the match so far.
Yes, and with ball in hand position on the 9.
A little bit too far. If we could just ask everyone to like and share the page, please. It's always nice in case your friends lose the feed, so we can give them maximum opportunity to find it again. You can always find it, of course, on One Sports TV, One Pool on Facebook. Plenty of links flying around. Oh, there's a cue ball.
Oh.
It's okay, though. It's only cost her. Oh, no, of course it was. She didn't take ball in hand there, did she?
Yeah, so 9 points. She was going for 15.
Yeah, it's cost her 6 points, that scratch. It won't bother her, though. Very calm person. Rarely gets frustrated. Doesn't really show any emotion. Oh, and look at this.
Whoa.
Again. Unbelievable, isn't it? Where's that break gone? It was so consistent in the last round, in the quarterfinal. Of course, Elise beating Pia Filler in the quarterfinal, and Pia certainly had her problems with her break as well. She tried absolutely everything, Pia, and just it wasn't her day.
Whoa.
Oh, and there's the 2 ball. It's rescued up.
Oh. The 2 came to the rescue.
Yeah, we've had this conversation with her, haven't we, where she breaks harder than a lot of the players, doesn't always rely on the soft break because she's not, if she doesn't make ball in either side, she likes to hit it a little bit harder. And then there's always the chance of that 2 ball going 4 rails. And dropping in this left-hand corner pocket. And we've seen it on numerous occasions. The 1 must be at the head, of course, of the triangle, the 10 on the spot, the 2 and the 3 on the back corners. And the other balls must be racked randomly. And we do have somebody watching, of course, for any repetition, but we haven't had to warn anyone as yet. Played in great spirits this game.
So this question is for you, Mark. Clau Miranda from Chile is asking us, what was the result of the first semifinal?
Well, where do I start? Well, it was an absolutely enthralling game. It was amazing. Yuki Hiraguchi took the first set quite convincingly, actually. Yasmin Alshan just couldn't get her break going. And she was almost there in the second set as well, Yuki. And then she just had a couple of dry breaks, a scratch here and there, a missed ball. And Yasmin smelt blood and went for it. And she clawed her way back. It turned out to a draw in the second set. So they went to a sudden death rack. And believe it or not, after breaking so well for 1.5 sets, Yuki had a dry break. Can you believe it? And then Yasmin won the set by making a ball on the very next break. And then the third set, Yasmin ran out an amazing 15-point run to win. And there was no reply then, of course, from Yuki. She was too far behind. So to answer your question shortly, Yasmin Ocean is waiting in the final, and she will be playing over this lady here, Margaret FEFILOVA, or Elise QIU. A little bit of a problem here, Louise.
Yes. The 9 is blocking the tension line from the 7 to the 8. So I don't know if she's gonna draw it or follow it. Whoa.
Fantastic shot, huh?
Beautiful car. I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
Well, I hope you have some water with you, Louise, because I think this could be going a long way.
I have water, snacks, beautiful Venezuelan weather. I'm very comfortable. So yes, I'm ready.
The only thing I didn't bring was a sleeping bag.
Oh, the only thing.
There's a good point there, actually, from Lake Mackay, who says the thing about this format is that the pressure gets less and less towards the end of the rack, as opposed to a normal game where the 10 ball is the all and only ball that matters. So very, very good observation there. Yeah, you're right. But I think these ladies, mate, are feeling the pressure all the way through. They want to score every point they can. And that 10 ball on a 15-point run is so important, because it's the difference between making 9 or 15. It's worth 6 points, that final ball, isn't it, Louise?
Yes. I mean, these are professional players. They want to get the 15 points.
Yeah, that's another dry there, unfortunately, for Elise. So she's struggling with the break at the moment.
Yes. So Margaret in the inning, the rack before got 10 points, guys, and now Elise has a dry break that's 0 points. So now Margaret's gonna play to close the 7th inning of the first set, guys.
While Margaret's getting ready to break, just remind you that there's a great tournament starting very, very soon, and qualifiers start for it next weekend, the 3rd and 4th of October. Go to our website and check it out, the 10x4 tournament. And I know the guy that's talking with me in commentary is going to be entering it. So
yes, it's going to be a great tournament, guys. We're going to have 64 players of the best male players in the world, and 16 of those spots are going to be qualifiers. So sign in and participate.
And look at this. Look at this.
Whoa.
Made 2 balls and she's on the 1. This could be a 15-pointer here. No, it won't be.
I think that's smart, Mark, because she's leading 35-20 and she has one less inning. If she ensures the 10 points, she gets to 45, she will have a 25-point lead. And I think that's very smart.
Yeah, 2 racks ahead, isn't she, basically, if she takes 10 points here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Exactly.
she actually close out the set in the next rack with a 15-pointer.
So New Jersey pool player, you can find the link. Our technical team put the link of so that you can subscribe or put yourself in for the prayer pool 10x4 in December. So you can follow that link. It's pinned on Facebook right below your comment, and you can see all of the details, my friend.
Yeah, it was almost on cue, wasn't it? That comment. The answer came straight away. That's how good they are at one pool in the technical team. There's always someone watching. Plenty of chalk going on that tip. Really, really pays every attention to detail, this girl. Works out at the gym most days. Always gets some practice in, always has an hour's practice on the break, but always at the end of her session. Oh, that's a nice shot. That is a nice shot.
Beautiful.
It's quite interesting that she practices the break at the end of the training session, of course, because she doesn't want to ruin her arm for the whole of the session. So a nice little tip there if you're thinking of practicing your 10-ball break.
And one of the things, Mark, about the December's tournament that makes it so amazing is that you can play either if you're a man or a woman. I mean, anyone can participate on December's 10x4.
Yeah, and from what I've seen this week, there are plenty of players who should be in that tournament. And there's just had a question about pocket size. There is a pocket check before anyone plays, and there is a maximum size of pocket. I believe it's 4.5 inches, I think, is the maximum. And
yes.
Players have to prove that their pockets aren't bigger than that. Otherwise, they're not allowed to play. And they have to send a picture of their stream and an example of their stream. So it's not just turn the camera on any table you want and play. There's lots of protocol to follow, of course. And that's perfect. Look at that. She's completely in the zone now. Beautiful shot there. Yeah, showing intent now. And you must say, Elise really needs to sort this break out now, Louise.
Yes, 10 points for Margaret.
Yeah, I think I'm right in saying, Alan, that the 10 ball is on the spot. Is that right, Louise?
Yes,
yeah.
You can see right now. Elise broke just to make that point. You could see the 10 right at the spot. So yes.
Yeah, no, it's not the 1 ball on the spot, Alan. It is actually the 10 ball on the spot. 1 ball at the head and the 2 and the 3 in either order on the back corners. And then the other balls must be randomly racked. So, chance here now for Elise to build some points up. And she certainly needs them, doesn't she, Louise? She had a couple of bad breaks. And
yes, I mean, not only the break is not working for Elise, but I don't know if you noticed, Mark, because we talked a lot about this with Elise. She's playing a little bit slower, putting the cue down on every shot, and sometimes that helps, but sometimes it kills rhythm. So probably that's another thing is not helping her so far.
yeah, she's certainly she's under pressure at the moment. I think it's fair to say. So this will do her the world of good. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, played that nicely, didn't she? Now,
Beautiful.
yeah, I can assure you there's no buckets on any of the tables. There might be a champagne bucket for the winner of this to celebrate getting into tomorrow's final against Yasmin Ocean, who of course went through earlier 2-1 against Yuki Hiraguchi from Japan, the potting panda.
I love that.
And went out, of course, to the jumping genius Yasmin Ocean. What a performance that was. If you didn't see it live, it's well worth going back and having a look. Some unbelievable run-outs, especially the last one. So mathematically, Margaret can win the first set here, but I don't think she's going to because she hasn't got a shot on the one. So she'll take ball in hand to go for 10 points. Too close to the three. She has to be very, very careful, doesn't she, to get onto the three. That's the key shot, I think, in this particular rack. What do you reckon, Louise? There she's just coming down to have a look now where she want it to be.
Yes, I think she has the same pattern than the one of the racks where she needed to draw the one to get a line on the three, but now it's different because she has the two. So now she needs to draw it and see how she can get in that very small landing area to get a line on the three.
Bharat Chalini, of course, I'm sure you know him as well. Good friends with Chetan. So tell us a little bit more about this format, please, for the 10x4, being as you're playing in it, Louise.
Yes, so that's format. I don't know, guys, if you saw the exhibition match, it was very, very nice. And the idea is to have the same one pole rules, but 4 players play at the same time. So 4 players are going to be able to make 10 racks, and the player that gets the most points off those 10 racks wins. So it's very, very exciting. If you haven't seen the match between Joshua Fieler, Francisco Sanchez, Tyler Steyer, and Alvin Ocean, you can watch it on our Facebook page to see the format exactly, but it's very, very amazing.
I was talking with Alberto about it earlier on. I hadn't seen it at the moment. He asked me if I wanted to know the score, and I said, yes, please tell me, because I don't want to wait. I can't wait. And he told me, and it was all I'm saying is, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, of course. It sounds very, very exciting, and that's all I'm saying. just stroking them in now, isn't she? She's a little bit straight on that. Could run this off the rail, yeah. Leave yourself the half ball angle on the 9 to come back down for the 10. Here we see the perfect view. The technique of Margaret FEFILOVA.
Whoa.
Yeah, she completely forgot to pot the ball there.
7 points.
Yeah, 7 points, but moving closer and closer. 52 now, I think. Yeah, I'm going to leave you go. Wow. And she's struggling so much. I can't believe it. And you really do start to feel for these girls when they're struggling with the break, just not making a ball, especially when it was all going so well before. And then all of a sudden, like a switch going on, all the balls close up, pockets close up, not letting any of the balls in. Such a strange phenomenon.
So Margaret needs 8 points to win the first set, guys.
Yeah, and you have to say that Margaret hasn't been what you would call unstoppable in this first set. She's made her fair share of mistakes. There goes the ball.
Whoa.
One and the 6. So she's made
2 balls.
Yeah, 2 balls. So 6 more. And then she will win this opening set because Elise is so far back that she cannot get to 60 on her. Actually, this is her second rack anyway, isn't it? It will be over anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Elise breaking first, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've muted the microphone on Elise's table purely because it's just so noisy in there because there's so many people. Saturday evening there, of course, so very, very busy time, the weekend, for going out and having a game of pool there in Rotterdam. Very, very lively city. They have one of the best Chinese restaurants I've ever been to. In
Really?
Rotterdam. Oh, amazing. And it's pretty famous as well, apparently. I can't remember the name of it. It was back in 1985. Can you remember? I'm sure it's still open, though, because it's been open forever, apparently. Oh, that's a long way off. That is a long way off, isn't it?
So 4 points.
Yeah, she's making us wait, isn't she, for this first set?
Yes. I mean, she's definitely not playing great, but even with her B or C game, she's making sure she makes points on each inning. So it's going to be very interesting if Elise gets her break on. Well, stretch.
It's hard to watch, isn't it, when somebody's suffering so much? I mean, who would have thought that the great Jasmine Ocean would struggle with her break? But this morning she did for the first set and half of the second set, to be honest. Margaret's lost the ball.
I think so.
It's always in the last one you go to.
Classic.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's the short-term memory now, Christian, that's escapes me. I can remember where I ate when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but I can't remember where I ate yesterday. So here we go. Perfect break. Oh, but it's dry. Look, it's going to be dry. Oh, here comes the 2 ball again, though. Oh, and the the 9, was it, or the 1?
I think it was a 9.
Oh, yes, the 9, yeah. So ball in hand. 2 balls on the break. Needs just 2 more. So the 1 and the 3. And it will be 1-0 to Margaret FEFILOVA. And still treating it as if it's any other shot, look. Giving it lots of respect. Walking in online. And there it is. That's the first set. So well played. Margaret FEFILOVA, she'll be feeling a lot better now. And it will be Margaret to break in the second set, leading by 1-0. And thanks for joining us, everyone around the world, wherever you are. It's always nice to hear from you and know where you're watching and hear your comments, what you think of the format. What do you think of the scoring system? Who's your favorite player? Who do you want to win? We are playing the Predator One Pool Women's Cup, and it's the second semi-final. And as you just saw, Margaret FEFILOVA going 1-0 up, moving 1 step closer to tomorrow's final, where the winner will play the Austrian Jasmine Ocean. So how would you sum up this first set for us, Louise?
Well, I think both players are struggling with the break, but Margaret is being able to be saved by the 2 that goes 3 rails, and that allows her to run out racks and get more points. So it depends on Elise making a ball and Margaret getting consistent on making balls on the side pockets, not depending on the 2 that goes around the table.
Can we start, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, you can start, Margaret.
So, of course, Margaret will be... Oh, I don't know where Elise is going. I don't know where Elise is at the moment. Where is she? Are you there, Elise?
Maybe she took a break.
Okay, wait. Shall we tell Margaret to wait?
No, I think she can start.
Okay.
Elise will come. Whoa.
We'll look at this 2-7, I think it is it?
Yes, I think it's the 2-7. The good news is that well, I don't have good news. I was gonna say that she had the 3, but I think the 1 is the one that fell. So even if she takes ball in hand.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear. So a little bit of drama here at the beginning of the second set. I don't think she's got the shot on this one, and that on the 2, sorry. And that doesn't happen very often, does it? We've seen it a few times this week, though. Usually on the 1 ball, haven't we? I remember seeing
yes,
Actually happened in this morning's game as well for Jasmine. She had to play a combo. It happens in Pia Filler's game also. The other one escapes me right now. Perhaps she can get through to this, can she?
I think it's time for a Kelly Fisher mark to hit it as hard as you can, close your eyes and hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even see what she might get. Maybe the 7 onto the 6 into the side. That would be some kind of pocket, wouldn't it? Oh, unless she thinks, I don't know. Oh, off the 2 onto the 7, knock the 7 along the rail to knock the 4 in. There you go. What about that for a shot? Here we go. 2 onto the 7.
Whoa.
And it's not just 1
So
point.
1
Right?
point.
Yeah. So, where is Elise? There she is. You said she'd be there.
Yes. She's taking a break. She must be very pressured. I mean, or nervous because of the break. I mean, in the match before her match, she was breaking so good, and now she's breaking not so good. It must be very frustrating for her. Better.
Yeah, Carly's right as well. You know, you never know what's going to happen until it's all over. So many twists and turns. It really is a roller coaster. Certainly the longest roller coaster I've ever been on. She would love to go ahead here. And she's breaking second, of course, in the second set. And do we know what time the final is tomorrow yet?
No, we don't know, guys, because we need to know who's the other finalist to negotiate the hour, because
Okay.
every player is in a different country, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Yuki would have got through today, of course, they're way ahead, 7 hours ahead, I think, of Central European summertime. She started at 5 hours. It was 6 p.m. there, and it was, I forget now. It's 7 hours. It was 11 o'clock in Austria, and it was 6 p.m. in Japan earlier on.
Elise is playing faster, Mark. I don't know if you noticed, but she's playing with a little bit more confidence.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes the way, isn't it, you start to feel a little bit down, and your body language is a little bit down, and everything slows down. And sometimes it's just what you need to pick it up again. Stop thinking too much, get down, get that Q arm going again, pot a few balls. And then before you know it, you're right back in the match. Yeah, it will be an all-European final, of course. And we'll keep you informed of the times as soon as we know them. And do you have access to a table regularly? Luis, you have a table at home? I know you're waiting for one.
Yes. No, yes, I'm very, very lucky, guys, because I have a 7-foot table on my parents' apartment. I have a 9-foot table in my house, and my trainer or coach lives very close by and also has a 9-foot table. So, yes.
I think I'm going to cry in a minute.
I'm very, very lucky, guys. I've been training twice since the lockdown, since the pandemic. So I'm very, very lucky.
Well, I look forward to seeing you play in the 10x4
Yeah.
for sure.
Whoa. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful. Just draw across the face of the 10 here, of course, for the 10 into the same pocket as the 9. So this is looking better. And all of a sudden, she's found her stroke. Amazing, isn't it?
She's a totally different player in the second set than the first one so far.
Oh, where's the cue ball?
I think she's okay. So,
Oof. She's very casual about it. Oh,
she knows her table. She was like, it's going to stop right in the corner. Don't worry, Mark.
I'm just going to ask my friend to plug in the defibrillator again, I think. So here we go. Second rack of the set for Margaret.
Oh,
There's the two ball again.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret trailing 10-1 at the moment after the first innings. There you see ball in hand, so she'll be going for 10 points.
You're going to love this comment on Facebook, Mark. Oscar Dominguez, the one and only Oscar Dominguez, says, if Tyler Steyer broke for these two girls, they would rob the men. They play very strong.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, the break works for these as well, though, it's okay. We've seen it. We've seen some fantastic breaking. And in the first semi-final, I've never seen such hard breaking. I honestly haven't. And Jasmine actually knocked the cue ball off the table at one stage. She was trying to get that extra little bit in it. Another time it bounced about a meter in the air, come back down, stopped in the center of the table. Struggled with a few bits of her game today, actually. Just that little bit of experience and fighting spirit that she's got came through at the end. But as usual, Yuki was smiling and jumping and had her little pandas. So she wasn't too upset. 23 years old, I'm sure we're going to see lots and lots and lots of that. A little sweetheart, isn't she, really? Sort of taken her a little bit to heart, this girl. She's so much fun, isn't she, Yuki?
Yes. She's so sweet.
Yeah, that's exactly the word.
Whoa. She needs to jump.
Yeah. There's been some fantastic jumps this week. Saw a fabulous one from Pia Filler. That's a new one for me.
Whoa. So 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points. So Elise will sense a chance here. Breaking second, of course, in this set. Guy taking some pictures, a little bit of video. I think he's videoing her break, actually, to be honest. Maybe she's going to have a look at her break, what's happening after it. It's not a bad idea. Here comes the 3 ball and the 8 ball. 2 late runners.
So the 3 is saving Elise, guys, and the 2 is saving Margaret. They both have a safety ball in the break.
Somebody wants to know if you need a lodger, Louise. Rendevera, he hasn't had a game since March. He needs a game. Will you adopt him, he says.
But in Manila, Rendevera, I didn't know that you didn't have access to pool rooms in Manila. You're such good fans of the sport.
Yeah, certainly living in some strange times, aren't we, at the moment?
Yes, yes, we are. I would have gone crazy. I would have gone crazy if I hadn't played since March, guys. That must be very tough.
Yep. The last time I played was the 8th of March, just before I left Bangkok. I mean, I've played English pool, but only a couple of times. But that doesn't count, does it?
Well, if you have a cue in your hand and you're hitting a ball, I think it counts.
I've actually got a cue in my commentary position now because I just have to get that feeling sometimes, you know. I've actually got it in. It's only a, oh, and what a miss.
4 points.
Now, I wonder if she'll be going over and having a look at that break that her friend there has just been videoing. Come on, I'm English. I drink tea. I don't drink coffee.
I drink coffee. Mark drinks tea, guys. Come on.
I think Louise grows it in his garden and he goes out every morning. He's got the perfect lifestyle. He's got the perfect weather. He goes out in the morning, picks some coffee, grinds it between a couple of stones, goes and milks the cow.
Almost.
I'm sure you know English pool. Very small 6x3 table, yellow and red balls.
Yes. Tough game.
Tough game. Very tough game. Oh, there's some controversy in the chat. If you can just check that out, please.
Yes, we're gonna ask our technical team median to check on that rack, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. We will be checking this out. Somebody's checking it right now, and we will make everything correct. Have no worries about that. Everyone's saying that Elise didn't actually miss. I think they're saying she got a lucky combo on the 8. Yeah, we're working on it, guys. Don't worry. We have all the video evidence. We'll wait for Louise to come back with the decision. Meanwhile, we just carry on.
Hi guys,
Hi.
you hear me?
Yes.
On the last rack for Elise, she has the 4. She didn't miss the 4. She played the combo, the 4 to the 8. You can check again on this replay. The 8 is on the corner, on the pocket.
So what do we do?
So she need to add 1 point.
Okay, well,
Okay, check again and tell me later. Is it okay for you?
yes, we're checking. Don't worry.
No, yeah, but I think she should
See you.
still be playing as well. I don't know what you want to do. I think we should, after this game, let Margaret finish this. Yeah, we're on it, guys. Don't worry. Are you there, Louise?
Yes, which I'm checking with the technical team because we're reviewing, and yes, she made the 8th ball, but we didn't see it on camera. So we're checking to see if we need to add 1 more point to Elise. So don't worry, guys. I think it was 10.
10 points. So Elise hasn't questioned it yet. We are working on it, guys. Please stick with us. I think it's just the 1 point that we didn't see. Sounds like Louise is back.
Yes, I'm here, guys. Sorry that I'm quiet, but we're checking with the technical team to see the points because yes, Elise made the 8 that we didn't see, but she left 6 balls in the table, so she made 4 points. We're making sure that the score is 4 and not 5. So yes, guys, Elise made 4 points. You're right. She made the 8 on the corner, and then she missed the 4, and there were 6 balls on the table. So in that inning, she made 4 points. So thank you.
Yeah, cheers, guys. It's always nice to have you helping us out. I remember right on day 1, your words to me, Louise, when I first commentated with you were, don't worry, we'll get lots of help from our viewers.
Yes, I told you, we have the best fans in the world.
Yeah, we're correcting it, guys. It's all going to be okay. The beauty of modern technology, of course, we have replays that we can go back to. And our technical team, Miriam and Andreas, are working hard. And Louise, very, very strict as well, Louise. Oh, don't get on the wrong side of Louise. And you've got to admire as well her coolness and calmness in this situation. It's just carried on as if nothing's wrong. Beautiful shot here from 9 to 10. Look at that. Fabulous. And you're right, Louise, she has quickened slightly, hasn't she? She's skipping around the table again.
Yes.
Good
Going
to see.
faster.
Yeah. All present and correct. We're back to normal. The score is right. Everything's going according to plan again. 24-17 at the moment, I believe it is.
Yes.
And I've got to say a very special hello to everyone who's watching as we see a dry break there from Margaret. Yeah, very special hello to all my friends there in Sukhumvit 13 at Breakers Bar. Good afternoon, good evening. I know there's a bit of a tournament going on there tonight, a Scotch doubles. And good luck to my friend Darren Porter. And he's just sent me a picture, Louise, and they've got it on a massive projector on a huge white wall. So we're big.
Really?
We're large. Yeah, we're big and large in the Breakers Bar. So good evening to you guys. Great little fun place. 3 tables in there, a couple of competitions a week, but it's a fun bar, nothing serious. Just purely for the fun, loud music pumping, ice cold beers, pool tables. What else could you want in life?
Oh, so nice. I'm drooling right now, Mark. Such a nice image.
They even do coffee, Louise.
Not only tea, Mark?
No, they don't. Oh, they do tea, actually. Yeah, they do tea if you ask them very nicely.
So try again.
Yeah, and I think Alberto is in the chat there, just going
Yes,
through things, helping out with some rules, some questions about the setup of the table. This is where we rack 10 on the spot.
Whoa, she made a ball on the side.
Yeah.
At last.
Look.
And the 2 also.
3 balls she's made on that break, and she's got a shot on the 1. I'm not sure if she'll take it or not. If she can get to the 3 with ease, she will. There's a chance, Louise, that she can play this with a little bit of right-hand English, just below center, draw the cue ball back down this right-hand side. There would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I think she's going to go for it.
Me too.
Margaret was actually my grandmother's name and my auntie's name.
Whoa. So you're rooting for Margaret, and this time I'm rooting for Elise, right?
I'm not rooting for anyone in this game, to be honest. I have a daughter called Ellie, so it's quite close to Elise. So, I've got no favourites at all. I just want to see great pool, and I want to see every single match go to the final set decider with a sudden death wreck to finish with. How would that be?
Amazing. It would be amazing.
So this looks perfect, doesn't it?
Yes, she is perfect for the 4. The 5's right there. And the rest is history.
For sure. You know, a biggest compliment an Englishman can give to another person is to mimic them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is a huge compliment.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
In my country, that's only that they're making fun of you.
No, it's very, very different in the UK. You know, we use a lot of sarcasm in our humour, and making fun of ourselves also is a big part of the culture here. Margaret is also 23, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Already seen one terrific player this morning, 23-year-old Yuki Hiraguchi. It's a great 10. Very unlucky, of course, to go out to
So
Jasmine.
15.
Yeah, it's a great run, right?
Beautiful. She made a ball on the side. 2 balls. She made 2 balls. She takes ball in hand.
So we want to see a game here, don't we? Come on. Come on, Elise. Great temperament as well, of course. Nothing phases her. You rarely see an emotion from her. I bet she's a great poker player as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is it's an invented game, so I'm not sure there is, the rules, of course, are on our website. Any rules that you'd like to know, you can find them on our website.
Yes, New York pool player shared the link, guys, there on Facebook with the rules and the link to the registration for the 10x4. So click there, and Chris, there you have your answer.
And Be great to see you on one pool.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Don't forget those qualifiers are starting next weekend, the 3rd and the 4th of October. They begin. Don't miss out. Well, who knows? We could be commentating on you. Well, Louise won't because he'll be playing, but I'm sure when he's not playing, he'll jump into the commentary and join in the fun, won't you, mate?
Yes, and I want to see also Alberto playing and commentating, like Margaret has done in this tournament. She's been commentating and also playing. It must be very exciting to do both.
It's beautifully played, that. I was thinking after the last match when I was sitting there having a cup of tea after the Jasmine Ocean match, I was sat there feeling so sorry for Yuki, and I started to doubt whether I'm capable of doing this, you know, because I just get so emotionally involved in both the
Me
players.
too.
I don't want any of them to lose, you know. It's just heartbreaking.
Yes, it was very tough to see. She was dominating the match. I mean, dominating the match. And one dry break, and that was it. It totally changed.
Yeah. But I like this girl's attitude as well. She's getting on with the job. That's a nice shot. I love that little stun run through. So another nice run out.
Yes.
For the girl from Rotterdam. And quicker than the fastest aeroplane in the world, we flip over to Minsk in Belarus, and it's Margaret FEFILOVA.
Yeah, so the score is 34-32, guys, with 5 full innings. It's getting exciting.
Oh, and it looks dry to me.
Let's see. Yes.
It's going to be dry. No two ball savior, no 3 ball savior this time. So a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel here now for Elise.
Yes, she needs to take advantage of this, make a ball or more on the break and run out. This is the perfect time for her to ensure she wins the second set.
Yeah, she's second innings as well, isn't she? Margaret going first in this set, so she can increase her lead. And we could be very close to a deciding set. Great comment, actually. From Alberto said, Mark wants every player in the final.
Yes, you're so nice that you want every player in the final. I agree with Alberto.
You know, like the 10 by 4. I need a 16 by 4 and everyone just plays at once.
Yeah, the 64 by all in the final.
Yeah.
This is an interesting question, Mark. Darian Thompson says, what do you think, guys, about female Mosconi Cup? So what do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I saw the discussion on your, when you were commentating yesterday. Oh, she's missed the 1 ball. Can you believe that?
Whoa. So 2 points.
I think she's saying that the table rolled off or something. What a shame. I've got to quickly change screens before I burst into tears for Elise. It is so sad to see. Talking about the Mosconi, yeah, I think it's a great idea. Okay. So, Margaret, to break off. Yeah, I mean, I was reading the comments. I mean, what I would really love to see, if I'm honest, is a mixed Mosconi Cup. Call it the mixed Mosconi Cup. There's that 2-ball again, rescuing her.
Yes. The 2 has been the savior of Margaret so far.
Yeah, I mean, you know, why not? Who wouldn't love to see Jasmine Ocean and Albin Ocean and Joshua Filler and Pia Filler in the same team? Mix it up. I'm sure that's something for the future that will happen. At the very least, to have a female Mosconi Cup as well, at the very least. But I say, let's mix it up. I think actually it would be a better idea to start with. Have a male and a female Mosconi, so it's twice the pleasure for us, right? Twice the excitement. That would be fabulous, and play them 1 week after the other. What about that? Present for Christmas, and then a New Year's gift. That would be absolutely amazing. You still have ambitions, of course, Louise, in the actually playing the game. I don't, of course. I just play for fun now. I'm not really good enough to play in tournaments. But of course, as a commentator, you always have ambition to want to, shall we say, perform at the highest level, even in commentary. And I would love one day to do a Mosconi Cup, a US Open, a World Cup. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yes, dream come true.
Oh. I remember a little 7-year-old boy saying to his father, when I grow up, I'm going to do what that man is doing. And back in the day, in 1969, in the days of black and white TV, there was a program called Pot Black. It was 1 frame of snooker, played every week. It was a Monday night. I was allowed to stay up, especially late, to watch it because I loved it so much. And there was the man actually used to sit in the crowd and commentate, and he had a little lip mic and he used to whisper, and his nickname was Whispering Ted Lowe.
Whoa.
And I said, one day I want to do what that man is doing. And here I am, 51 years later, sitting with a man from Venezuela, a lady from Belarus, and a lady from Holland, from the Netherlands. And here we are all talking about the same thing. Amazing. Terrific bang.
Whoa.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone is welcome, René. Come on, you know that.
Whoa.
I've always thought there should be a Filipino equivalent as well to the Mosconi Cup, you know. Didn't they try
Yes,
that
at
once?
least the
Louise?
nation. What? Sorry.
Did they try that once? Am I right or not? I remember something?
I don't remember if they tried it, but I think they should do it. I mean, Asia should have a team that plays either another continent of or the rest of the world, and doesn't need to be called the Mosconi Cup, guys. Mosconi is USA versus Europe. You can call it a new name with new sponsors and have another major event, a team event.
I'm just trying to think, did Margaret take ball in hand on this break?
I think not.
Yeah.
Yes, she had a ball. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Yeah, she controlled that very nicely, didn't she? That was beautifully played. This is the 7th innings, the 7th rack for Margaret. Very interesting now, isn't it?
Very.
And in it goes. Lovely run out there for the brilliant Belarusian. Let's go back over now to Elise.
So 10 points for Margaret. She can play for 15, Mark.
Yeah, she's got a lovely shot, hasn't she, on the one ball here. 3 over the side. 6 ball is hiding there, look in the jaws. I've spotted it.
Yes.
It was camouflaged there in the corner.
Uh-huh. You're gonna love this, Mark. New Jersey pool player says, "I'm not getting any work done. I'm giving your number, guys, to my boss."
Yeah, for those of you who want to know, my name is Louise.
And my number is.
My number is 555.
For complaints, you can call Mark, guys. For anything nice, you can talk to me, guys. So.
Says the commentators are very quiet. I didn't think we were very quiet. I thought, if anything, I'm too noisy. Maybe it's a bit of English sarcasm. I don't know. Turn your phone up, James. Turn up your device. Turn it full volume.
We have Jay Garrison is in the house, the owner of Level 2 Billiards Instagram page, and he says 555 pool. You can call that number.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Jay back sometime for sharing my mistake all over the internet.
Oh, really? He did that?
I thought I told you. Have I not told you that story?
No, to Alberto. You didn't tell me.
Yesterday when I was commentating with Alberto on the morning match, and I was introducing you I was commentating with Margaret actually, and I was introducing you and Alberto, and I made the mistake of saying later on, Alberto and Louise will be commentating on Jennifer Beretta and Jasmine Filler.
Really?
And he made a little sound bite out of it, but he made it much worse by keep repeating Jasmine Filler, Jasmine Filler. So yeah, I don't need him to make myself look silly. I do it all the time on my own. No, thanks for that. I see, it's one of those things, you know, where we as English people take that as a compliment. I'm being mimicked and ridiculed and made fun of. I love it. And Pia Filler actually saw it. He posted it on Facebook, and Pia Filler actually was very laughing about it. Yeah. He who never made a mistake, never made anything. Mm-hmm. Thanks, everyone. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk about anything you want to talk about. Hopefully we can describe the pool as well a little bit along the way, bring you some little bits of information about the players. And we can even put some questions to them if you'd like us to after the match. Yeah, very off-putting that, isn't it? Having someone on the next table. Rightly so, though, takes a time, gets up again, has a walk around. If only they knew, Louise, the importance of this game.
They probably don't know. I'm sure they're playing and they think she's training or something. I mean, she's practicing, but they don't know that she's playing a semifinal of a big tournament.
Yeah. Yes, Jay, of course I know. Make fun of me as much as you want. I love it. Great guy, Jay, of course. Loves his pool as well.
Yes, he's a big fan. He's a very nice guy.
Lauren's back with us again. That's nice. They actually have a Caribbean ladies singles event called Queen of the Green in Barbados, and she won it in 2019. Congratulations. I like the name as well, Queen of the Green. So I'm guessing they play on green cloths as well out there. Oh, that's a nice shot. Great cueing from Elise.
So 15.
Yeah, fantastic run out there for 15 points. So, don't forget, she's breaking second. She's up to 51 now. FEFILOVA on 42. So 9 points away from the second set, Elise. And if she does it in the next rack, there'll be no reply. And makes a ball inside. Maybe there's a question there that you could answer, Sergio Ramos Serrano. I must say my Spanish isn't very good at the moment. I've seemed to have lost my ability to speak Spanish and English sometimes.
Yes, I think we have a couple of good questions on Facebook, Mark. Alan says, ask Maggie how many hours a week does she practice? She practices, Alan, like 3 hours a day. She has a very rigid training schedule. Sometimes she trains 5 or 6, but at least 3 hours a day. And Sergio is saying that he doesn't understand why we separate pool tournaments between men and women, that he thinks that pool should be genderless altogether.
I think it is kind of. I think it's kind of nice though as well I think maybe not every lady would want that. I'm not sure. I haven't asked them all, so maybe it's wrong to say that. But I'm certainly in agreement with, yeah, it's totally genderless. It's got nothing to do with that whatsoever. If you're good enough, then why not? That's what it's a question of. And from what I've seen this week, yes, they are. Good luck for 2021, Lauren. Hopefully this has inspired you to practice harder, and who knows, we might even see you on here one day as well. Anyone can play now, wherever you are around the world. You just need a pool table, a camera, an internet connection, and away you go, right?
Yes, that's the beauty of this format. You can play anywhere in the world.
Oh, that was nice cueing. That was beautiful cueing, that was. These semi-finals are certainly full of thrills, excitement, drama.
Whoa.
So she can take these last two balls. She will go just 1 point ahead, but don't forget, Elise still has her rack to come. And of course, don't forget also just 9 points now needed for Elise. And if she makes them, there will be no reply. It will be 1 set all, Louise.
Yes, she needs to make 9 points.
2 in the side already.
So 7 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Ball in hand, of course. So this looks like going to be 1 set each. Yeah, maybe Louise is better placed to answer this question. Alan Morgan is asking about 10 ball position so I can practice my break if I was to try the qualifiers. What do you reckon, Louise? A bit of advice here for Alan Morgan, please. He would very much like to play.
But what's the question? I don't see it on Facebook.
The best way to practice, the best way to place the white ball, I think he's saying. I was asking about position. Yeah.
Okay, well, it depends, guys. For me, it needs to be you put the cue ball at totally straight from the one on the other side of the table, on the other spot, and then you move it 1 ball on either of the sides, and you try from there. Then you can try on the other side of that spot and see which one you rather use. I rather break putting my hand on the kitchen, but you have a second option that is breaking from the rail, like you saw Jasmine Ocean or as Elise is breaking. So try with those 2 ways to break, and if not, try from the rail, and then you will see which one works. But you always need to have at least 2 plans, plan A and plan B for the break, because the conditions change even during a match. So that's my suggestion.
Yeah, very well said as well. Very informative there. So there you go, Alan. Hopefully we're going to be seeing you playing on 1 pool very soon. And while you were talking, you missed a fantastic shot. She got out of position on the 3 ball, but she played a long 3 and stunned it in absolutely perfectly. Fabulous. And don't forget, needs 9 points. So 3 more balls to go. 7, 8, and the 9, and it will be 1 set all. Don't scratch in the side.
Whoa.
Oof. And look at the expression on her face. You know she's played a not very good shot there, and she's got away with it, and she's still got a shot on the 8, but she's still got some work to do because she needs the 9 ball as well. How's she going to get on the 9? Is she going to go 3 rails? Or is she going to play it with some English off of the side rail? What do you reckon, Lewis?
3 rails. It's a safer play, because if you go 3 rails, you can make the 9 either on the side or in the top corner pocket. So you have two options for the 9, and the 10 is on the 50-yard line, so the 10 can go almost anywhere on the table.
Yeah, this is nice. And here we go. This is set ball. She needs the 9 ball for set ball. And if this goes in, we will have a timeout. So a chance for us all to get our breath. And in it goes. And that is the set to Elise.
Yes.
Smashing the 10 ball in. Okay, timeout, ladies. So it's 1 set all. The semi-final finally posed as Elise leaves the arena as well. And we'll be back very, very shortly with the third and deciding set in this Predator 1-pool Women's Cup semi-final. The winner to face Jasmine Ocean tomorrow in the final. And I'm going to take a little time out as well. I will be back very shortly, Louise.
Don't worry. So guys, you're left with me. So I want to give a shout out to my Latin American people. James, I saw you. Mirjana, thank you so much for your comments. For me, it's very exciting and it's an honor to be commentating for you during this Predator 1-pool tournament. Remember, guys, you can subscribe. You can get in the 10x4 in December, 64 players, 6 teams of those spots you can qualify for. You can be either a woman or a man. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's genderless, the tournament. So it's going to be great. So go to the link. We have it right there on Facebook. And let's go. Yeah, so David K was asking me, guy, in Spanish, who's my favorite female player and why? So, well, I have a long list, but probably for me, my best female or favorite female player is Jasmine Ocean, because I think she has a quality of stroke, power, and her attitude is great. Even today, she beat this top, for me, like elite Japanese player. And she was talking about when she lost to her on the World Cup, I think in 2017. So she's humble. I think she handles herself great in audience. So yes, a long list of favorites, but probably Jasmine is one of them. You're welcome, Antonio Rojas. You're welcome. We're here for you guys. This is supposed to be fun. Here in Venezuela, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Get some coffee, maybe some pizza. And you're going to watch that third and final set, guys. It's going to be very, very exciting. Thank you, Carly McGee. Thank you. For me, it's an honor. Of course, Mark is more professional. He has a brilliant British accent. He's professional commentator. I'm not. I'm a player that I've been commentating matches because you had such a great reaction towards me in the first Predator 1-pool tournament that I've been invited to this tournament. So for me, it's an honor, guys. Thank you so much. You know that I love having fun with you guys, explaining the plays, answering questions, giving you the shout out that you love to your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, significant other. Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me to read these great comments from me. So thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm back. What did I miss then, Louise? Did I miss any comments that I should have seen?
Yes, I mean, the
I'm joking. I was listening.
Okay. Yeah, no, they are loving the stream. They love the comments. I mean, they're having a lot of fans. We have Antonio from Austin, Texas. Christian Arias says, great name too, Luis. Thank you. I love my name.
Hi, guys. You can start?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
She will start soon.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Margaret. Oh, she's ready. Okay. So it'll be Elise to break in the third set, 1 set all for a place in the final of the Predator Women's Cup, the Predator One Ball Women's Cup. And here we go. Elise to break, third and deciding set. Good luck, girls. And here we go. Something on her watch. Maybe it's she's got one of them smart watches. Maybe it's a message of good luck or something. Turn that off. Concentrate now. This could be a huge, huge rack. So she's made at least a couple of balls. And she does have a shot on the one. Not sure she'll take it, but she's got a shot on it. Probably prudent to take the ball in hand. Get some points on the board. Early stages of this second set, of course. Yeah, and I must add also that my friend Louise here, I know he's a good player. A lot of people have told me about him. I've been doing some research, and I know you're a good player. So it's a privilege for me also to sit in commentary and listen to somebody who knows what he's talking about instead of me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, where's she gone with the cue ball? Oh,
Whoa.
was lucky.
Yeah, very lucky.
Overhit that by so much, didn't she? She can't believe how hard she's hit that. Yeah, and she's going to have to wait. Good to see people, of course, out playing pool again in the clubs. Good to see it full. Everyone having some Saturday night pool. Nice shot on the 7 ball there, actually, by the guy on the table on the right. Back to this table. So this 3 ball. Around a couple of rails. That's a nice shot. Just needs to be a little bit careful here, Louise, to get position on the 5. Yeah, they've been a bit scarce, haven't they, today? The Predator 1 pool pounce, or the Predator prestige, or the, and we certainly need some more 1 pool no picky uppies. Yeah, this is an intricate positional shot she's looking at here, isn't it? Obviously, doesn't pass the 10 to the right-hand corner. Goes down in the end, though. What do you reckon, Louise?
Well, I think she wanted to play the 5 on the bottom left corner pocket, but now that she has a good angle to draw the 4 and get that line for that 5 on the bottom left corner pocket, I don't know why she is like not taking so much time, but I feel doubt in her mind. Yeah. So now I don't know if she wanted to play another thing.
I think she's a little bit worried. It's a little bit thin, maybe, and she wants to make sure she gets across far enough. And she's gone a little bit too far, if anything. So tricky one here. Needs position on the 7 afterwards, of course. It's a thin one, but it's a natural angle to take it round 2 rails for the 7. Needs to play it confidently. it's a long way off.
Oh.
Don't quite know why she played it so fast. It would be a lovely safety shot if we were playing ordinary, Paul, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so 6 points.
So a little bit of a slip up there. So Margaret to break. Her first shot in the second set. Third set, sorry. Deciding set, of course.
Good break.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, how many balls has she made there?
4 balls.
4 balls. Yeah, we saw her in Margaret's second round match, the quarterfinal, where she really had to get herself together. She took a time out and she came back a different player. Will it work again for her? Said she went to the bathroom before, washed her face, splashed some water on her face, told herself, okay, what's done is done. I can't do anything about that. Let's concentrate on this next set. And then she came out and played some wonderful stuff. I honestly can't remember seeing somebody so intense, so focused. Just in a world of her own, isn't she?
Yes, she's totally focused.
Just to remind you of the rules, we're playing once again as we start this third and deciding set in the Predator 1 Pool Women's Cup. We're playing 10 ball, but it is 9 ball rules. A point for every ball you make. If you don't take ball in hand, you can make 15.
Whoa.
But the killer of this format is a dry break because it means 0, as does a scratch, of course. So yeah, it's a tough one now, isn't it, for Margaret? Where is she going to play it? Will she play it in the side? She thinks she's playing it in the side, Louise. So she's trusting to luck a little bit with the position.
I think it's better to play on the top right corner pocket. If the 9 goes from the bottom left corner pocket, it's better to play the 7 upward so you get a perfect angle on the 9. I think shooting the 7 on the right side pocket is too tough.
Yeah, I think she's going down the corner, isn't she? She's going to stun this in with a little bit of pace as well, look. She's holding for the 9 inside. Oh, it's a long way off.
7 points.
Yeah, that was a long way off, wasn't it?
Yes, I mean, she went down on the shot mark thinking she was going to follow it. And then she stayed at the same line and elevated the cue. So the shot is totally different. You're going to get the thicker the object ball if you elevate the cue. So I think she had mixed emotions about how to play that 7.
Yeah, it's quite unusual actually to see Margaret change her mind while she's actually on a shot. Oh, and look at this. It's a scratch for Elise. Can you believe it? Just at the wrong time. Not that there's ever a right time, of course.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. This is the third and deciding set, and to get a 0 on the start of the second inning, it's tough.
And Brian said he's finally discovered how to play this game. Please, please let me know how, Brian, because I've been struggling and I still haven't got it. Yeah, jacked up 9 feet away. Of course, it's never easy. Yeah, I was very surprised, actually. And there's another dryer. Is it? No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was dry. I thought it was, but then I thought she was taking ball in hand. I was looking round quickly, trying to find the ball she'd potted.
Well, 0 points, guys. Want to start the third inning. Let's see
Yeah.
where Elise is to break.
It's quite unusual, actually, to see someone that pays so much attention to detail, who trains religiously, as you said, every single day, 3 hours, and getting down to the shot without really making up her mind. That's how it looked. I'm not sure if it was, but that's certainly the way it looked, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so. She was thinking about making it on the side, on the corner, then about making it in the corner, either follow it or drawing it. And
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, it's the 2 ball just ruined it. She can't get to see because that guy's in the way.
yes, I think she needs to take ball in hand.
I think if that was me, I would have hired this table out next to me there. I wouldn't have let anyone play on it. I would have just paid for the table.
Me too.
So distracting, isn't it? Ruins your flow as well, standing around waiting. But it's one of those things. I hope she doesn't take a risk, unnecessary risk here.
It's better to take ball in hand.
Yeah, I think so as well. She's not sure, is she? She must be able to see it though, so she's got a lot of traffic to get through though down there. She's got the 3, the 8, the 10, the 9.
Yes, the thing is, Mark, when you see that shot, you think you can hit slowly the 1 and get close position on the 2. But what happens in real life is that you hit the 1 and the cue ball is going to go all the way down to the table. So for me, it's better to take ball in hand and ensure the 10 points.
Yeah, so early in the set as well. Yeah, I'm glad she's done that. It's the right decision. New Jersey Paul making me laugh again. Does watching Paul count as practice? He's asking for a friend. Well, I can tell you it actually does, because I practice all the time by watching Paul. And I tell you, I've never missed a ball watching. Never. I just don't risk putting it into practice by going and actually playing a game, because then it would ruin the whole illusion, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So, yeah, after all that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
3 points.
Yeah, I think she took too long, to be honest, on that one. But I thought it was really an easy decision to make that ball in hand. But she kept trying to convince herself, didn't she, to go for the 15. And I think she was so disappointed because she'd had such a great break. And then to be hooked almost on that one ball, it was having to take ball in hand, and it just ruined her concentration for a split second. Unfortunate. It could be a big part in the game, that. Oh, and look. Yes, there it is again.
Yes.
Wow. So, of course, still very early in this set. Race to 60, of course. And who is going to be joining Yasmin Ocean tomorrow in the Predator 1 pool Women's Cup? I cannot wait. I'm so looking forward to the final already, Louise.
It's going to be great.
And sometimes silence says more than any amount of words could. Just look at this now. The tension. And she's going.
Playing the combo.
She's playing the combo. She would have liked to have gone just a little bit further. It was quite difficult to get onto, wasn't it? There wasn't a combo on the 8, but if you're going to go for a combo, why not try the 10? And she's missed it by a long way.
So 5 points.
Yeah. So consistency has left her just for now. And we go back to Elise.
Great break.
Yeah, look at the 1 ball, and she'll definitely be going for this. She won't be taking ball in hand here. Yeah, just going back to that 10 ball combo that Margaret just attempted. She wasn't really right behind it, was she? And it wasn't an easy one. And she ended up missing it by about, I don't know, 20, 30 centimeters maybe. It was quite a long way away. I'm actually surprised she didn't play to leave the 4-8 combo, to be honest. Oh, and she's lost the cue ball here, has she?
Yes.
Yes, it's okay though. She can just snick this back into the side. Lots of draw and right hand English over for the 3. Looking surprisingly calm though, Louise, at the moment, Elise.
Yes, I mean, she's getting misposition after the 1. She recovered her break, right? But now when she gets a fairly easy shot on the 1, she's getting tough position on the 2. So maybe she's nervous.
Yeah, and just then as well, I don't know whether you noticed, there was somebody moving around in the line of the shot, and she was asking them to move. And so she stood back up. So she's getting distracted from both sides. Very difficult conditions. So this is going to be a bank into the side, I would thought. There you see it. I always wish they'd chalk their cue again after they put it on the cloth, because you never... Oh, she's missed it.
4 points.
Yeah, both players now, I think, feeling the pressure. It's tough, isn't it?
Very tough. It's very frustrating to have a great break because Elise found her break again, making 2 balls, perfect position on the 1 and not being able to run out after the 2 ball. Well, enjoy break, 0 points.
Yeah, so the pressure really is getting to the both of them now. She's straight back in, though, with another chance after that dry break from Margaret. (13-12) at the moment. To Elise, takes a sip of water. So here we go. Fifth innings now for Elise. And she's made a ball. She'll be pleased to see that. Look at the 1 ball as well. And look at the 2 ball. Look at the 3 ball. That's already going.
Whoa. Monster break.
Just look at the 1, 2, and 4 now. What a chance this is for 15 points, Louise. Yeah, sitting here so nervous, just think how they must feel. This is a long stretch. This is a long, long stretch. Yeah, this is a big, big stretch. Get that extension on your cue. I'm nervous for her. Yeah, played it very well, hasn't she? Beautiful shot. So now position to the 6. Would love to be slightly over the right-hand side of the table here so she can just stun it in. And hold for the 7. That's not bad. Big 15 points here, Louise.
Yes, I think she's playing great. And you can see that when she plays a little bit faster, she makes less mistakes. I mean, she gets in stroke. She doesn't overthink the shots. So I think it's better for her.
Oh, she took a risk there. Didn't quite get the carom she wanted. It's okay, though. 8 ball waiting over the corner. Look. She might even get a shot on the 10 here. Obviously be going full for the pot. The trap here, is, of course, is where you get lulled into a false sense of security and put more attention on the 10. Just make the pot. That's the only thing that matters. If you get the 10, it's a bonus. Yeah. Slow up 10. She wants the 10 to slow up or speed up. One of the two. It's okay. Remember that break at the beginning of this rack? Fantastic break. That's what's put her on this 15 points. Wow. Has somebody just fallen over? Are you okay, Louise?
Yes, it wasn't me. I'm okay. I'm
Good,
standing up.
Good, man. Oh, no, you're standing up. I know what that means.
Yes, I'm nervous.
I think she's going to have to play the combo here. It's a tough one. But it's the only option she has. Hold on to your hats. No.
Whoa. So 8 points.
Yeah, it cost us 7 points, didn't it? That 10 ball. So let's go back over to Minsk. And it looks, it's the 2 ball again. Look, that's certainly her savior today, hasn't it?
The savior of the day. That too has been saving Margaret from allowing her to get on the scoreboard. It's been tough for her to make the balls on the side pockets on the break.
Yeah, I just want to point out as well that that's not a lucky shot because it is, she said she actually plays for it. That's why she plays extra little bit of pace on her breaks. Enough pace for the 2 ball or the 3 ball to run around the 3 angles. And she's going to be playing the combo here.
Yeah, for sure it's not luck, Mark, but if you depend on that ball going 3 rails and getting in, it's very easy to get a hit from another ball. So getting a clean 3 rail route without hitting another ball, it's not so easy.
No, absolutely right. It's just maybe not a fail-safe backup plan, but it is a kind of backup plan. As we saw with these girls that have been breaking very, very soft. Pia Filler springs to mind, of course. When she was breaking soft, if she wasn't making those balls in the side, there was no chance of making another ball. And I actually cannot wait to get on a table and practice the 10 ball break, but I don't know when that's going to be. I might have to wait for an invite to Venezuela. Oh, look at this. Is she? I don't think she's on this 3 ball, you know.
No.
Didn't
she
mean
hit the 4.
Yeah, she didn't mean to hit the 4 ball, did she?
No, she didn't. So the 4 stopped the cue ball from getting the perfect line for the 3. So
yeah, tomorrow's match won't be confirmed time-wise, of course, until this match is over. But of course, it's made slightly easier by both players are playing in Europe. So stay tuned, guys. And she's had a Kelly Fisher on it. Is she going to get any luck? Is she going to get the 9 ball? Is the 8 going to get the 9? No.
So 3 points.
Yeah. And I must say, I find that a very uncharacteristic miss there.
Yeah, I think she used the mirror technique to see the kick for the 3, but she gave it too much spin and it changed, and that's why she hit the 3 funny.
Yeah, so signs here.
Whoa.
Oh, and this is, oh, she's made the 4. Made 2 balls. So look at this. Will she risk it? She is, you know. This is going to be for 15 points, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, just stun this over slightly for the 2. Looking good here. Leading 21-15 at the moment. Race to 60. And it's 1 set all. It doesn't always have to be pretty, the pool, does it? To be exciting. We say so often that it's lovely to see break and runs, but it's just as exciting and dramatic to see people missing. And we tend to forget that they're not machines, although they perform like machines. Sometimes they are human, and sometimes human emotion plays such a huge part. Some people thrive on it, like we saw this morning with Jasmine, and some people buckle under it. And just at the moment, Elise is handling it just that little bit better. I can't believe that New Jersey Paul he's gone to do some work. What's wrong with him? Is he crazy? Is he crazy?
At last, my friend.
Now you know why he got a job watching Paul.
You do both at the same time.
Yeah, I was always getting fired from watching Paul, so why not pay to get watched to watch it?
Best job in the world for sure. Yeah, she's. Oh, I hope he gets out of the way quickly. She's in a rhythm. Oh, he's not going to walk and take a shot now, is he? That's what often happens. Oh, I just get a quick shot in before she comes back. Seems very composed, doesn't she? Yes. A lot of confidence on her right now.
Yeah. Balls are getting smaller, pockets are getting bigger. Q arm feeling lighter. Cue ball zipping around the table, going exactly where you want it to go. And that all comes, of course, from being in that zone and working so hard to focus.
Whoa. So 9 points.
Yeah, not too disastrous, is it? Just 1 point lost. I just seen a message from Margaret that she's had to mute her microphone because there's actually a firework display going on next door. Are they celebrating a little bit early? Ah, the microphone's back on. The firework display has stopped. So ball in hand for Margaret. Yeah, and of course that 10 ball was actually for a 15, wasn't it? So it cost her 6 points, not only one.
Yeah.
Oof. So Margaret really needs a score here. Yeah, seems to have found her stroke again, doesn't she? Just at the right time. Cued that very nicely. Just run this down the rail. Leave yourself an angle. A little bit difficult, though, to get on the 8, don't you think, Louise?
Yes, I think she needs to get a tension line from the 6, and then with the 7, try and get somewhere close to the 50-yard line, and she has a little bit of angle to make the 8 on the bottom right corner pocket.
Oh, and she's tried to steal too much. She tried to cheat the pocket.
5 points.
Yeah, wow. And I must say, she's not looking like the Margaret FEFILOVA that we saw in round 1 or the quarterfinal, is she? Unfortunately. Just something missing today. She doesn't look as in control. They're now commenting that she's maybe... Oh, and she's scratched. Look, can you believe it? And look at the disappointment on her face. What a chance that was.
So 0 points.
Yeah. And Margaret now with a 10-pointer can draw level. With a 15, she can go into the lead. And don't forget, Elise broke first in this final set. Thanks to everyone for joining us around the world, for staying up late, for staying away from work, for getting told off for not doing your chores at home or whatever you're doing, whatever you're not doing that enables you to watch this game. There was a bit more power in that break, wasn't there? And there it goes again. Look, the 2 ball, it's worked well for her. Yeah, that 3 ball just come to nestle in the little hole in the magic rack there. And the rule is you're not allowed to remove the magic rack if there is a ball on it. So just saw the 3 ball wobble in the hole there as it came to rest. And I believe we're still waiting for our first run out in this second set, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, we've had 3 dry breaks and no 10s or 15-pointers.
Wow. Will we get one now? Obviously, be playing the combo, the 4-6 combo, I think it is, after this. And we can only imagine what must they be feeling like inside now. What do you think the secret now is, Louise? What's the strategy? What do you need to do to prepare yourself for this final set? What do you do? Oh, and she doesn't want that in. It's okay.
I think, Mark, at this point of the set and the match and the tournament, you need to focus one ball at a time. Not overthink the shots. Don't be too conscious about the patterns or the balls, and let yourself go. If not, it's going to be tougher.
Some advice there from Louise. Who I have to thank very much indeed for allowing me to say his name wrong all week long. Yeah, she got hold of that beautifully, didn't she? That was a perfect stroke, absolutely perfect stroke.
Perfect ball in hand position.
There it is, for sure. Now I hope you understand that I'm saying this as a compliment.
Yes.
Good.
Don't worry.
On the stroke as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's perfect on the 9.
Yeah, couldn't hit it too hard. And that's perfect. Yeah, she liked that shot. Those last 3 shots she's played have been top class.
10 points.
In it goes, yeah. The first one, as you say, of the set. What a time to do it.
Yeah. 5 game.
Wow, look at this. What a break. 3 balls, perfect on the 1. 2 in the open. Look at the 3, the 4, the 5. Oh, this could be an important. Yeah, very wisely walking around this side of the table, waiting for the guy on the right, look. In a different situation, she might take ball in hand here, but she would love to get 15 points. But it's, remember, she had a shot like this not long ago. Yeah. And this time she's learned she hasn't taken the risk. And I think that is a wise decision that she's just made there. Louise, is that correct? Louise.
Yes.
Hey.
You can say Luis or Luis, or I mean, I don't care. I sound more Italian if you say Luis, so it's fine by me.
Oh, and we've lost the camera.
Yes,
Oh, it's
Elise.
back. It's back. It's back. It's back. It's back.
Right.
It's back just in time. Yeah. Wow. We don't want drama like that. We don't mind the drama of playing, but we don't want telephones going down. We certainly don't want that. And we would love this guy to move out of the way as quick as he can as well. Oh, this is tough now. Doing the right thing though, having a walk around, composing herself. Oh, where is is she? Yeah, this is a bit no woman's land, as we should say. Does it go? It must be very, very tight, Louise.
Yes, I think it barely goes.
Don't forget, she's got to get on the 4 as well. Oh, it's a great shot. What a great shot. You saw a little skip in her step there.
Yeah.
Sigh of relief. £30 all. Elise broke first in this deciding set of the Predator.
Oh.
1 pool Women's Cup. That's a great shot, Louise, wasn't it?
Yes, it was perfect. Especially she's on the right side of the 5 to get to the 6, so she's okay.
So good match pool being played here from the 30-year-old from Rotterdam. Yeah, nice cueing. Perfect angle, perfect shot. I'm absolutely mesmerized by this match, by the whole tournament, I must say. And thanks to our sponsors, of course, Predator. And it's looking good. It's looking good. Would have liked just a little bit more, but this is okay. And
So 10 points.
Yeah. Wow. So Margaret needs to respond now. Really needs to get a good break in and at least stay with her with 10 points. It's the 4. In goes 6, in goes the 2. And she'll take ball in hand. Three balls again. Louise, it's not like she's been breaking too bad, is it? There's been the odd mistake creeping in here and there. The odd pot miss. She's hit a couple of balls much too thin. Those ones that you were talking about before down the rail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you still walking around with your laptop, Louise?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I mean, no, and I've been like that the full day. This match I've been commentating, but you know that I saw the first semifinal, and both semifinals have come to the end of the 3rd set. So I've been walking around a lot today.
Are you counting your steps? Are you getting your steps in? That's one way of doing it, isn't it?
No, I don't do that, but must be in the thousands.
Yeah, it's a well-played shot. Look at that through the gap between the 10 and the 7. Absolutely perfect. She needs to get to the 4. Is it the 4 or the 5? Yeah, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Just to carry him into the 7. That would leave her perfectly on it. I think she's got the angle as well.
Yes, I think that's the 5.
Oh, she's caught it. It's okay, though. It could have been a lot worse.
Yes.
At least she didn't catch it full in the face. She caught it just on the edge of the 5. And it's not bad, actually, is it, to be honest?
I think she's okay.
It's so hard to pick a winner, as it was in the first semi-final. And this is how she likes to play, solitary, all alone. Just her, the table, the balls, the cue, and her mind. Oh, she's overcut it.
So 5 points.
Wow. Yeah, I am breathing heavy. The tension is palpable. And it's going to be dry, I think. Unless the 3 ball goes in. It's not, though. It's going to be dry. And look at that. So upset. And, of course, you would be.
So 0 points.
Yeah, I've just read a comment here saying, goodbye, FEFILOVA. Well, it just shows you within the time it took you to type that message, it has all changed once again, because we've just seen a dry break from Elise. And now FEFILOVA with another chance. And now she can go in front with just the 10 points. And 2 balls, great break again. She will take ball in hand, of course. She'll play the combo on the 2, will she? Not sure. She might even play it in the other corner. Yeah. Yeah, of course, that's the 2 down here, isn't it, Louise, on this right hand rail?
Yes, I think that the 2 and the ball above is the 6, I think.
Yeah. There you see side on. Margaret's technique. Solid stance. Nice cue action. It's another good shot here, though. Three to 4. Back up again for the 6 afterwards. It's not easy, is it, Louise, this run?
No, I mean, she needs to draw the 3 a little bit to get on the good side of the 4 so that the tension line when she draws the 4 gets her to the 6. So we're going to see a little bit of a draw here, I think.
Yeah. Find that side. Yeah. Yeah, she needs another one, doesn't she?
Yes, she's on the bad side of the 4, but the good news is that she's going to draw it with left spin. And when she hits the 9, or if she hits the 9, it's still going to go to the right cushion to the long rail on the right, and she's going to be okay for the 6.
Yeah, let's not forget playing under tremendous pressure as well. Decided not to risk anything too much. Leave the longer 6. Position onto the 8, guaranteed. And she would love to make 10 points here. Don't forget, she's second as well. Elise breaking first in the decider. Ooh, I thought she missed it. Oh, and she's had a nice little nudge on that as well.
This is like a horror movie, Mark. I'm dying here. I mean, she almost missed the 6, then kissing the 10, but she's okay.
Yeah, I mean, lucky she did kiss the 10 as well, because she rolled past it. She could well have been hooked. Here we are, right behind the hand. Oh, put everything into that, didn't she? Through the shoulder at that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really did get into that ball, didn't she? Fabulous. Just needs to take care now on the 9. Drop it in. It's going to be a tougher than normal 10, I believe. Going to be close to the rail as well with a cue ball. And in it goes, but it's a tough 10. It's a very tough 10. I think she's going to have to bank it, is she? Yep, she's banking. Oh, straight in. Played with authority. What a great 10 points that was, Louise.
Beautiful. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, I do feel a little bit sorry for her today. The conditions that she's had to play in have been quite difficult, to be honest. Having to wait for people a lot. Never good for your rhythm. Oh, yes, she's made it. But look at it. Another tough shot here. And she needs to get enough pace in it. She's got to control the cue ball. Hard to see how she's going to avoid the 8 ball, to be honest. Oh, she's played a great shot, hasn't she? Don't hook yourself. Don't hook yourself. That's
Great
fine.
shot.
What a great shot, Louise, that was.
Yes, it was beautiful. Avoiding the 8, making the 9, and getting position on the 1.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant shot. Under enormous pressure as well. Yeah, Just needs to take a little bit more time. I think that was a little bit slapdash. Just a little bit quick. Didn't really take enough care over that shot. Hard to see how she can avoid carrying into either the 3 or the 8. Got to be careful. Oh, and she's lost the 3 ball. She's lost the 3, and that was the problem. She just couldn't avoid it. I think she might have the bank on. Looking now. Yeah, it's not dead on, is it? I don't think this. She's got to make some adjustment, and whether she can get to the part of the 3 she needs to hit or not, I'm not sure. You'll know more than me, Louise, on that. Yeah, I didn't think she could get to it.
Yeah, it was tough. So 5 points.
Yeah, very, very important there as well. So we go back over to Margaret. And if Margaret makes a 15 here, she'll be in the final. We saw Yasmin Ocean do it earlier in her final rack. And she's gone for a softer break there. And I don't think she's made a ball. Has she? Yes, she has. She's made the 4 and the 2. It comes to the rescue again. And look, she's got a shot on the 1. Now, the only difficult shot, dare I say, is 1 to the 3. And if she can go 2 rails with the cue ball here, she surely has a great chance to run out with the 15 points that she needs. What do you reckon, Louise?
Yes, I mean, I think the problem here is avoiding the 6. I believe that's the 6 when making the ball and going to the 3. But maybe she can try and roll the 1 in and try not to get too close to the right cushion. And there she has a shot on the 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'd be drawing this past the 6 if I can. Right hand English, swing it round 2 rails. It's the safer way to go, isn't it?
Like that.
Yeah, if she feels she has the angle, then that's the way to go. There's too much traffic. Too much for it to go wrong down that end. And really hard as well, just to roll balls in gently at this stage of a match. You want to be punching balls in rather than rolling. Here we go. Yes, beautifully played. Absolutely perfect. What a great shot that is.
Perfect.
Yeah, and we see this, don't we, from people with players with great technique, fundamentals that hold up under pressure. I know we keep talking about it, but it's so important. Now then. Just a little bit of up and down to do. 7 to the 8, 8 to the 9. Perfect angle on this 6 now. Just drop this in. be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she needs to get on the good side of the 7.
Yeah, Neil's saying roadmap now, and it is. Only she now can crash on this particular roadmap, and I think she's not quite perfect on that there. She's going to have to leave a longer 8, is she? I'm not, can't quite see the angle on this 7, Louise.
I think she's straight, so she needs to draw it to the right cushion and get an angle on the 8.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Yeah, she had the perfect angle, didn't she? She had the good side angle, as you would say, Louise.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
3 shots away from a place in tomorrow's final to play Jasmine Ocean. It's been a tough battle. It hasn't been pretty. As they say, sometimes you just have to win ugly. And she must be feeling absolutely fantastic inside now as she comes round to pot the final 10 ball for a magical 15 points. And there it is.
Oh.
She will go through to tomorrow's final, where she will play Jasmine Ocean. Ladies, what can we say about that? Firstly, congratulations to Margaret. That was a hard, tough slog, right?
Yeah, it wasn't easy, obviously. At least you did. Well done. Great result.
Yeah, Elise, commiserations for not making it to the final. You had some great run-outs there. The break failed you sometimes, a few misses here and there. How do you feel? I mean, I know it's a tough question, but any words for Margaret?
The break, I didn't shoot straight. It's just that I was too nervous, and it's first time. So yeah, I didn't play well the last set. So.
I mean, you started very well. I thought you was going to run away with it at one stage, but Margaret, of course, came back. But I know we will see a lot more of you. You've entertained us throughout the week, Elise. You've played some fantastic pool, and thank you so much for taking part. And I can't wait to see you playing again very soon.
Thank you for creating this tournament. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And Louise,
I will come back.
I can't wait to see you playing again. Louise, maybe you can ask Margaret some questions.
Yeah, well, first, Elise, smile. We love you. You have a lot of fans. You had a great tournament. I mean, it's tough to lose on semifinals, but you gave it all. And, well, you have a lot of new fans. And, Margaret, I want to ask you a very important question. How were the fireworks there?
I have no idea.
Only heard them. It's not fair. Margaret, you didn't let us listen to the fireworks. You muted your microphone.
No, I had to mute it. It was so loud. It was unbelievable.
So please find out, how were they? I mean, go and eat something.
Yeah, that's for sure. I will.
Thank you very much, ladies. It was a great match. You've kept so many hundreds of people entertained on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the final tomorrow, Margaret against Jasmine. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow. We will let you know what time. We are not sure at the moment, I don't think. Are we, Louise?
No, we're not sure, but stay tuned, guys.
Okay, we will let you know. Keep an eye on the Facebook and on the One Sport. This has been a fantastic day of semi-finals. Thank you very much for watching the Predator one pool women's cup, and we'll be back tomorrow with the final. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for all your messages. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.